Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zain and this is Altcoin Disrupt. Today we'll take a look at Illuvium. What exactly is Illuvium? Illuvium is a shattered land of beautiful and wonder travel. Illuvium is an open world fantasy battle game that is built entirely upon the Ethereum blockchain. It's often referred to as the first actual AAA game on Ethereum. The world of Illuvium is a world full of beauty and wonder inhabited by creatures known as Illuvias. From a visual perspective, Illuvias go way beyond CryptoKitties. Now, one of the earliest and most famous example of a non-fungible token, these Illuvias are designed as a high-quality 3D art made by some of the leading designers in the space. Now, the interesting thing is that while venturing through the vast landscape of Illuvium, players can capture Illuvias, creatures, by beating them in battle and then nursing them back to health. The Illuvias will become part of the player's loyal following and can be used to fight. Now, some of Illuvias are already introduced on the Illuvium blog. Each Illuvia is also an NFT, which is really interesting that there's more games that are introducing NFT assets, creatures like NFTs, and it's becoming really profitable and it's becoming really entertaining for players. Now, because Illuvias are NFTs, with all of them having a strictly finite supply, this gives them even more value, especially in the long term as more people adapt to the platform, as more people play this video game. Now it gets even more interesting because unlike other blockchain games, players on Illuvium can spend time supplying, exploring the landscape consisting of 7 unique and stylish regions, building up a team of powerful Illuvias or a combination of both. Additionally, players can also earn Ethereum by selling their Illuvias on the Illuvium exchange. So, like I said previously, it is a way for people to make a lot more money by playing these games, acquiring these animals, and waiting until the value goes up and then they sell these things. It's becoming really profitable and really entertaining. Illuvium has been in development since 2022 and is created by more than 40 professionals with vast experience across gaming and cryptocurrency sector. Illuvium is backed by some of the well-known names in the industry, including Quantum Stamp, Moonwhale, Bitcoin.com exchange, and a lot more. Now, we got some images to go along with everything because it's an open world RPG adventure game built on Ethereum blockchain. This makes it really fascinating because now we get a visual perspective of what this game will actually be like. First impression is obviously that it looks absolutely stunning. It looks beautiful. But will the game actually be fun to play? That's a big question. They also teach you about building the perfect team, a huge roster to collect, so lots of collectibles that will be in this game that are NFTs. It makes it even more fascinating. Plenty of animals, plenty of creatures to explore and to learn about and to collect. And the sense that I'm getting is that these games are trying to be more like World of Warcraft, but the in-game assets are actually NFTs. Just imagine for a moment if the in-game assets in World of Warcraft were NFTs. Oh my goodness. Now, additionally, we do know it's backed by the blockchain. Store your Illuvias on the shard, sleek crystal silvers that can hold the essence of creature inside. Compare stats with your friends and flaunt your rare, shiny, cosmic, and hollow collectibles. So it's like an NFT platform. You know, you get to either buy your collectibles or you earn your collectibles through the game, obviously, and you get to display your collectibles. It's quite amazing. And a big thing, say goodbye to gas. Enjoy a new era of NFT thanks to the integration with Immutable X, zero gas fees for peer-to-peer trading with transactions, all while you securely maintain custody of your assets. This is really fascinating, and I want to learn more about this because I do know a little bit about Immutable X. I've made a video on Immutable X. Now, the next thing we'll have a look at is the ILV token itself. The in-game currency of Illuvium is ILV. ILV is used to reward players for in-game achievements, entitling players to share of the vault, and is used for governance in the Illuvium DAO. The maximum supply of ILV is set at 10 million, allocated across flash pools in game rewards, liquidity pool, treasury, the team. Launchpad seeks a pre-seed capital. Not to mention their strong endorsements. Now, naturally, we have to have a look at the price. The price is extremely high right now. In the last 24 hours alone, the price have gone up over 18% as we speak. And at its all-time high in the last 24 hours, it was at $687. That is incredible. But at a 10 million max supply of tokens, it's extremely low. But what's even more insane is the circulating supply. It's only 6% of the max supply. Considering that this is an in-game currency for crypto game and NFTs, I don't think it's a good thing for the price of the crypto itself to be at such a high price. It's not going to be good for a lot of people who want to join the environment, for a lot of people who want to join the platform to play the video game. A crypto with such a high price is not going to invite a lot of people to join the platform. And that's just me speaking out of honesty. But nevertheless, it's been doing phenomenal. Now let's go back to the latter parts of June. The coin was just around $34 and it was actually launched back in May. So considering that the price went from around $34 to over $600, yeah, that was a lot of money to be made. And indeed, a lot of people did make money. And this crypto is obviously available on multiple platforms such as Binance, Gate.io, OKEx, SushiSwap, 1inch Exchange, Bitwell. The list continues. It's available on various exchanges. Now, I do like the idea of the game. I really like the idea of the game, but I think that the crypto supply itself should have been a lot more significant. There should be a lot more supply. The less supplies, the rarer the coin will be and the more expensive that it will be, especially a NFT coin, and especially a coin that is a currency on an NFT game. It's going to be insanely valuable. I would not be surprised that at the end of next year, this crypto, the price of this coin is around $5,000, maybe even more. Before the end of this year, you're probably looking at 1,000, maybe 1,500. It's only going to go up in value by a lot. It's not going to go down because of the insanely low supply and the insanely low circulating supply. Now, the market cap is a different story. It currently sits at $338 million in market cap. There's a lot of people using the platform, but it's not nearly as much that will be using the platform 1 year from now. I guarantee you, the end of next year, it's going to be even more insane. It's basically going to be like the new Axie Infinity. The market cap is going to be high. The price is going to be insane. To play the game will probably be super difficult because it's going to be super expensive. But I hope this is not the case because video games aren't supposed to be super expensive to play. Free video games to play have proven to be more profitable. You take a look at Fortnite. Fortnite was one of the first video games that proved the system of free-to-play video games was ingenious because in-game currency and in-game valuable assets were more attractive to players because players want their characters to look good. Players want to buy V-Bucks for various reasons. Players want to enjoy the game to the full extent, but they also want to play the game at a free extent as well. And Fortnite gives you this ability to play the game freely if you want, but you can also invest money into in-game assets and in-game item. It makes it more incredible in my opinion. So I want to see more crypto games taking this approach because this is the best approach for the crypto game and the platform in the long term. There's always been rumors that Fortnite might introduce NFT items, they might introduce cryptocurrencies, in-game assets. I would love that and I wouldn't be surprised because recently Epic Games has recently won a lawsuit against Apple that Apple can no longer charge developers 30%. The ruling in the court specifically says that Apple has to allow developers to allow for external payment options. This means that Epic could build their own external payment option outside of Apple's ecosystem, which means that Fortnite, Epic Games, they get to keep more of their profit instead of giving Apple 30 million out of 100 million profit or giving Apple 300 million out of a $1 billion profit. So the fact that Epic is such a strongholder in the gaming scene, I would not be surprised if they introduce crypto gaming, specific games for crypto. Epic also have their own app store, their own app, where you've got various games on the Epic app platform. They could easily introduce their own crypto game before introducing it to Fortnite. They want to make it easy for you to play their video game, and cheap and free, and then give you an option after to buy assets in game. Imagine if they introduced something like that with crypto and NFTs. It would be incredible. So this is simply what I mean. I want to see Illuvium. I want to see Illuvium and Axie Infinity, Star Atlas, other crypto gaming platforms be more free to play and easier to play, for easier to understand and to navigate these platforms for beginners as well. We don't want it to be super difficult. We just want to play video games. So I hope you've enjoyed my video today, my price prediction. Thank you for watching. Share this video if you found it helpful, and I will see you in my next